All right. So the first peoples arrived in Australia at least 47,000 years ago and heavily utilized the coastal environment. This presents a fundamental challenge to the study of these early cultures, in that most of the potentially rich archaeology associated with these early occupations is underwater because sea level was much lower over much of the last 47,000 years. One solution to this is to go as close as we can to the ancient shoreline without going underwater. So to go to what is today an island. And that's exactly what we've done off the coast of Western Australia on Barrow Island. And Barrow Island is unique in that it's not only an island, so it's going close to this ancient shoreline, but it also has caves. These caves were likely utilized as shelters by these peoples, but it's also a great place to preserve the archaeological record. So what we have at Barrow Island is a really rich archaeological record, kind of exactly what we might have hoped for. It goes back at least 40,000 years. It has a lot of first occurrences of specific tools or things such as these beads. We also see behaviors such as dugong and turtle hunting making their first appearances. What's also really evident from the Barrow Island archaeological record is that at certain times, these peoples were interacting with climates that were profoundly different from today. So in the archaeological record, we see things like crocodile teeth, mangrove species appearing in the diet that occur in an area where these things don't exist today. So this tells us that at some points in time, climate was profoundly more tropical at Barrow Island. This is where I come in as the geochemist. So I work with samples such as this here. This is a special, unique rock that formed in these caves at Barrow Island from the water dripping in it. And I don't have to put up the chemistry of this for you to see that there were different layers deposited at different times, and they're very different. These differences are a reflection of changes in climate. So at Barrow Island, we're able to begin to put together this interwoven story of how the histories of climate and culture interacted in this really unique environment.